Right guys, welcome back to Portman Road. Today Ipswich Town take on Blackpool. It's the first home game for 56 days on a Saturday. Let's see if Ipswich Town can get a win. Come on. Right guys, welcome back to Portman Road. Today Ipswich Town take on Blackpool, a team that have never won at Portman Road. Surprising, I know. In the last 12 games they've played at Ipswich Town, they've not got a result. 13th time of asking for them today. Hopefully they don't get a result. We want to see a win. Today we're sponsored by, who is it this week? I forget. It's Clear Mud Media and obviously Ipswich 102. Thanks for your support this season. A good partnership there, and they're supporting us all the way through. Right, let's get over to the boys anyway. Let's come over. Boys, we're back today. Whitby, don't start. Oh, Brian, you're coming in today. He's got no choice. Boys, we're back at Portman Road. It's nice to be home, isn't it?
Absolutely. Long time since we've had a league game here, so it's good to be back.
Brian is actually Invisible Man now. It's completely gone. I don't know where he went. Yeah, it is nice to be home, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Blackpool today. Let me just look at my notes. They're fifth at the moment, 5 points behind Ipswich Town. You know, are they going to pose us a threat today, Jack?
Well, it's hard to say because, well, it's hard to say because, because they've got, apparently, this is what my dad told me this morning. Apparently, they've got the best away league record in the league this season so far. So it's hard. It's hard to say. I don't know what the fuck he's doing over there.
No, it's important to note that there are teams in this league that have good home and away records. Both of those teams are coming to Portman Road in the next 2 days. Next 3-4 days. You know, we can't walk away from Portman Road without a result today, Harry, can we?
Not really, you know. It should be one of these games where, on paper, we should hope to win the result, get the catch up. You know, we've got games at hand, so 3 points is a must, really, I'll say.
100% agree. I think it's Nanyale they've got up front and scored 10 goals this season. You know, that's what our strikers are aspiring to do this season. Jackson and Norwood haven't really been scoring many goals up front together for a while, but last league outing, was it Southend, Rochdale? Rochdale was the one where we came out and we didn't really show what we could do on the ball. We've got to see that partnership reignite today, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, for the next 2 games, we've really got to see them two start to come to life again and start scoring goals. Otherwise, teams, like you say, you've got that Nanyale up top, is obviously potent at this level. And they've obviously got a decent side, that's why they're fighting up there in the playoff positions. And then obviously the Wickham game is arguably even tougher than this one. They're in top of the league, but only because we haven't played our matches yet. Yeah. So, you know, them two, these next 2 games, and hopefully continue on, have really got to start firing again. Otherwise, you know, we're going to start relying on other people for goals. And them two are our main goal source because they are our 2 strikers. Yeah.
We can't look past today, though. We've got to get a result today. It's been a long time since we've had any league action. You know, we've got to expect 3 points today. But Lambert's come under some criticism recently with regards to team selection, with all this rotation in the cup. A lot of people have got a lot to say. If we come out today and don't get a result, it's going to backfire, isn't it?
It will. I mean, I was surprised with the squad he put out on Wednesday, if I'm honest, because I mean, the first team players haven't played for 3 weeks, so the international break and everything, and then all these cup games we've had. I was surprised. I mean, yes, we got the result, but I was really surprised with the squad he put out. I mean, Judge, I've never just liked him, I promise you, but but yeah, I was really surprised with that. So
it's important to say about Alan Judge. I can see him coming into the squad today. He scored a goal. He's looking confident. Would you see him in the squad, Harry?
Definitely. He's the Irish Messi, isn't he?
Do you actually believe that?
No, he got to like put him in the squad now. He's got confidence of scoring. So I'm not saying he's going to go in this game possibly score, but he's going to make an impact with the confidence he's got.
Yeah, definitely.
He done his best to put that goal over on Wednesday, didn't he?
Yeah, he did put up top bins. He did put up top bins.
We want to see a win. I mean, we want anyone to score. Anyone score, Judge, anyone on that pitch, as long as we get that win. I looked this up a couple of days ago, the last home league win we got, because we lost to Rotherham, was 28th of September.
Yeah.
So it's been nearly, 2 months since we won a league home game?
Yeah.
So actually it feels like a lot longer than it is, because the last home league was a loss.
Well, I've been speaking to Bury Free Press this week. Let's just go over to Joey from Down Under to see what he thinks of the game.
Hi, Ash. Joey here from the Bury Free Press, reflecting on what has been a great week for Ipswich Town. Not only have we finally ended the 10-year FA Cup hoodoo, but at last we've seemed to win a game after an international break. So all things rosy going into a series of 3 games now coming up for Paul Lambert's men, which are all gigantic. Starting with today's fixture against Blackpool. The Tangerines come down to Portman Road in 5th. It's going to be a tough game. I think we're going to have to be really at our best to get anything out of this one. I think Blackpool will be looking to emulate what Accrington and Stanley and Rotherham have done against Ipswich Town. But I think we'll be okay. I think we're going to sneak a very scrappy affair 2-1. Come on, you Blues.
Right, so Joey thinks we're going to win 2-1 today. Blackpool are going to be a tough ask, but Liam Feeney, previous player, previously employed by Ipswich Town, only on loan from Blackburn, I think it was a few seasons ago, has stated that Ipswich Town are a huge club. Would we agree with him?
Yes.
Of course.
What do you reckon, Harry?
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, he's not wrong. But he said he loves it. He loved it down here when he was here. He was only here briefly, but he didn't have a bad word to say about Ipswich Town, even when asked. And I thought that was quite nice of him. But he's a key player for them today, Liam Feeney. They've got some good players in their team. Realistically, what do you reckon the result's going to be today?
I mean, we haven't played a league game, as we said, for quite a while, but they're professional footballers. They're paid to step out of the football pitch and play football to a standard where they win the game. It's what they're paid a lot of money to do. So if we get anything less than a win, it'll be disappointing. I'm going to say 3-1.
3-1.
Anything less than a win will be disappointing, because they've had a lot of time to rest. So I'm expecting a win today, but I agree with you, 3-1.
3-1 goals. What do you reckon, Harry?
Don't want to go for a 2-0. We haven't been rotating for a while, so the first team haven't had that many minutes. So I reckon it could be a good result at the end of the day.
Yeah, we're all dying to see what the team is. So let's go over to Tom and have a look at the lineup. Right, Tom. We're looking forward to seeing what the lineup is. We haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it's one question that everyone's asking: is KVY going to come straight back in today?
I don't think he will. I think he played the Nash in last 2 games. He's brilliant up at Lincoln. He played very well, solid. Actually gave us an option going forward as well. But yeah, I can't see KVY coming straight in. As much as I want him to. If he does, brilliant. But if not, I wouldn't be worried too much. But I think you've got to worry about people's fitness, especially a key player like that. With a lot of games coming up as well. I mean, you've got Wickham, and you've got a couple of cup games after that as well. So it's quite a lot of games in a short space of time.
A lot's been made about this behind closed doors friendly between the two. Well, evidently these first and reserve team, I would imagine, this week. We've had a cup game as well. A lot of people have thrown their names into the hat. I'd say Judge is probably in there for a start. Kenlock's played really well. Donashin's played well. Brett McGavin's come out of nowhere and staked a stake in the first team. And it's really asking questions. The thing is now we've got so many players that are fit and raring to go. We don't actually know who's going to be in the starting lineup, do we?
I mean, it's good for the club. I mean, we've got a lot of options available. So say if one does get injured, oh well, Kenlock can come in. Oh well, Donashin can come in. That's fine. But yeah, McGavin's definitely given Lambert a bit of a headache. Even though I know we do play 2 in midfield, I don't think it suit him 2 in midfield. I think more of a 3-man midfield would suit McGavin more than what playing with alongside Scouse and Downs would.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've all staked the claim 100%.
Well, everyone's shouting me down to have a look at the squad, so I think we're going to be surprised, mate. We need to have a look. Thanks for all your match predictions. Keep them coming in. It's been a bit quiet over the last few weeks, but we're back and rolling until March now. I've just seen some shock. Is there a shocker on there? Give us the lineup, mate. Go on.
Right. You got Norris in goal.
Norris is in goal.
They do it every time. Do we have to read out the rest of this? Oh my God.
Okay, go on then.
You've got back 4, Garbutt, Chambers, Wolfen and Donashin. You've got 2 holder midfielders, Scouse and Downs, 3 in front, Rowe, Nolan, Edwards and Jackson up front on his own. On the bench you got Holy, Wilson, Judge, Dazelle, Georgiou, Hughes, Keane. So there's no Norwood in there at all.
Norwood's out injured.
He ain't suspended.
Hold on, someone's saying that he's suspended, but he's right. You're right, actually. Good point out there. We talk about suspensions. If Norwood does get another yellow card, he's out for the Wickham game. Biggest game of the season so far on Tuesday. But we've got to concentrate on today. Have we got enough in our starting line-up to win the game?
Oh yeah, I say every time our starting line-up's good enough to beat anyone in this league. But I don't get the idea why Lambert's trying to play one up front. It just doesn't work. Hasn't worked all season.
Well, to be fair to him, we haven't actually played one up front, have we, this season?
Well, yeah, we played last couple of games, haven't we? We played obviously Keane up front on his own. I think towards the start of the season, I think we might play Norwood up front on his own as well, didn't we? It just doesn't work. I mean, the midfield don't work with the striker at all. They're always so far apart.
So he's going to have Rowan support today, yeah? Was Nolan playing as well?
Nolan. Was it Edwards as well, the other one?
And Edwards. He's going to have plenty of support. Edwards is obviously going to be advanced for the first time this season. We could actually see some decent play today.
Yeah, well, hopefully. I mean, we've got enough in midfield, haven't we? We've got more bodies in midfield, because obviously if we play 4-4-2, you've got one less.
Yeah.
So extra body could help us in midfield. We all know Blackpool are a big, strong team. Obviously, we generally struggle against teams like that, so the extra man may help us in the middle there.
But Blackpool still haven't won at Portman Road in their entire history, mate.
They hardly got history, have they?
Final score, mate?
2-0 Town.
All right, we'll leave it there. Cheers for that. late half time, mate. What do you make of that first half?
Average, nothing special. But one up front again, and Jackson chases the balls.
I thought, to be honest, coming out with two wingers today, I thought we'd be more attacking. It just seemed our wingers don't seem to go down the flanks, do they? They seem to just collect the ball, pass it back. What's the point in having wingers if we're not going to attack?
Yeah. And when Rowe has run to them, they can't handle them. So I don't know why he's not just keep doing it.
Yeah.
But Edwards got the goal. Yeah. That's an alright goal.
I told you, didn't I? I said, look, if you put him in the advanced area, he's going to score a goal, isn't he?
Yeah, he was done well, to be fair. I think he'll come off in the second half. Don't think he'll play the full 90. But no, I think it's a good goal, to be fair.
What do you reckon we're going to do second half that's going to get us a win, mate?
Get the ball on the floor. Just kicking it everywhere, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just think we need to play, run at them, get the ball to Danny Rowe, and just let him put the balls in or cut in and shoot himself, I think.
What do you make of Blackpool?
Nothing special.
Are we ready, boys?
Don't think they're anything special at all, are they?
3 minutes on
I missed their goal, but I watched the replay. I think the keeper should have come out. Holy would have caught it before that ball even got to the back post. So,
first off.
What do you reckon then, mate, full time?
3-1 Town.
3-1. Come on.
No.
They can win it, you should have just got it in there.
Right then, boys, 2-2 draw. That was not very emphatic, was it?
Just felt really flat. Felt like we never got going. I mean, second half after we got the goal, I mean, that's when you should be pushing them back. Well, we had a perfect legit goal. That was cool. Obviously, that never got given. But that's what you're going to get in this division.
They have got goal line technology.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have. They've got watches, mate.
Not in League One.
Yeah, we've got it. We've got it installed.
Not in League One.
I'll contact the club about that one. I'm going to get that one for certain. What do we make of that, Peter?
Disappointing.
Don't say it, Peter.
It's a division where you've got a scrap for everything. With one up front, doesn't work for us. We've got nobody to support Jackson. He doesn't really get involved. So I'm not sure why Norwood, if he's injured, if he's ill, or
It's a suspension.
no, it's only.
It could be the suspension, but he could be injured, couldn't he?
Yeah, according to the programme, he's only got 4 bookings.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but that lasts forever.
Say that again.
Having 4 bookings, that lasts forever. So you can't not play someone because they got 4. Whether they miss this game, the next game, or whenever it comes, it's going to get another yellow.
Say that again.
It's bullshit. I mean, they won't pull. They won't stop Norwood playing, would they? I mean, for one game. I mean, this is a big game. They're 5th in the league. We're not going to pull Norwood.
It's probably because he's scaring all the catering staff this week. He's probably been banned, hasn't he?
We don't know if he's injured or not, you know, at the end of the day, but I'm happy we played 4-2-3-1 for once, which makes fucking
And it didn't work.
shit. It wasn't shit. I don't think it was shit. We had a pattern of play.
Who was man of the match today?
Donasian.
Yes.
Donasian.
Big shout out to John Nolan as well.
Yeah, John Nolan looked tidy as well. John Nolan looked tidy. Boys, we've got to admit, right? We've rescued a 2-2 there. We actually have.
what was that?
We rescued a 2-2.
Yeah, but we're finding it hard to break down these teams at home. We're getting more chances away from home. We didn't create that many chances in the 90 minutes, which was a disappointing thing.
How did Wickham get on today? 1-1-0. So now it's, what is it, 4 points now? 5? Yeah, I can't count, obviously. It's a must-win on Tuesday against Wickham, but we should have won today, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting us to come here and I was expecting Judge to start, to be honest, after
We're expecting a lot of people to start, maybe they didn't.
yeah, I mean,
Only 11 can start.
It's still semi-reserve side.
I'm just a bit frustrated. Our options seem to be limited when it comes to league football. When we play cup football, everyone's available to come on and make an impact.
It's lacking something up front. I mean, today when you play Jackson up front on his own, you can't do it on his own. You need to play in a pair. What's the point of playing Jackson up front if you can't do the role?
Say that again.
It's been shown time and time again now that Jackson can't do it up front on his own. And if
Say that again, Lee.
He just lives offside, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Every ball. It's just
Let's be fair
onside.
to Jackson, right? He played all right up front on his own.
I think the biggest problem we had was we were playing as if we were playing 4-4-2. We're trying to cross it to one striker against 2-3 centre backs. We should be like the wide players should be more involved in central areas, but they're just keep crossing it in. But I don't know. I still like the 4-2-3-1. Everyone's going to disagree with me.
Mark's always going to love that.
I love 4-2-3-1. But so what did we look better when we played 4-4-2? No, we didn't look better when we looked even more one-dimensional.
Does anyone have the answer today? That's my question.
Keep it more on the ground.
Do you reckon?
Yep.
We've got no one who can win the ball in the air. Look, we're not playing with Darryl Murphy anymore, are we?
No, 4-2-3-1 will fill out a midfield. It's a very central, naturally quite narrow formation. Yeah, and we play well up top. Yeah, we seem to have an inability to drive at centre backs. Like we get to kind of just before their penalty area, and then we just give it to the fullbacks or the wingers. We seem scared to just run at fullbacks, and we've got. And you know, Nolan was going around players, Downs was going around players.
everyone was going round players, but no one was willing to take the ball on and just drive through the middle.
Well, we need to sort that out by Tuesday night because we've got an absolute top of the table clash. Must win against Wycombe. But until then, come on you Blues.